Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Hooker back at you with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. And today, I'm going to be seeing if those Steam Diamond sets or the packs are still profitable. I know I was doing them last night just on my own off camera, and I was still able to turn a profit every time I did it. Another day's passed, more packs got open, so we're going to see if they're still profitable. We're going to be spending $100,000 in training, just seeing how much we can make, see if we profit from what we originally spent. And we're going to go ahead and get right into those. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel, thanks for checking it out, and please hit that sub button down in the corner. I really do appreciate it. And we're going to get started going right into these sets. And starting off with the team of the week here. I kind of been hit or miss on these. Like, I've done some where I made 300,000 coins on like one group or one batch of these, and then I've had others where we pull a 91 there, where I pull like no high ones and we just barely break even, but the profit margin just seems so high that we want to keep going at it, because you pull like that 88 to 91s, you're going to make coins every single time, and to the point where it makes up for pulling the cards where you're only making like 6,000 or 7,000 and you're actually losing it, because these packs cost about 12,000 to 13,000 coins if you were to do the math and switch it over into the training into coins. But then there's going to be the cards and the sets that are significantly more profitable. So it's really like also like the Chargers and the Bengals sets are really popping. The veteran cards tend to be a little bit more, I don't know about that Clay Matthews veteran card there, but the veterans tend to be a little bit more flashbacks, heavyweights, some random team of the weeks, and then there's just like random cards throughout the set that seem to be going for just like maybe 5 or 10k more than some of the other cards of the same value, just because I guess the card's a little bit harder to pull, a little bit rarer. But like the more 90s, the more flashbacks, heavyweights, like I was saying, the better. Even with these heroes, like we just pulled, if we get one of the big heroes, the Andy Dalton's still probably going for like 35, 40k. I pulled a couple of the Tyler Eifert flashbacks, and I sold them for like 80k. I sold like 3 of them for 80k today, which is crazy. Especially when I was like, at the time when I was calculating how much they were worth, I was getting in that, seeing them on the market for like 71, 72k, and then I put them up there for 80k, and he ended up buying. So you don't have to also undercut everybody else, because there's so many people buying the cards to complete the sets that they're gonna move, so you don't necessarily have to just undercut and be the cheapest person on the market. I know you're trying to move them fast, but like I said, you don't have to sell yourself short, because they're gonna sell, as long as you're not being stupid. You're not putting a 40k card up there for 75k. But if you're seeing a card, say even like that one we just pulled, he's on the market for, the cheapest is 44, but goes all the way up to like 5,000. You don't have to put him up there for 44, because if you put him up there for 5, someone's gonna bite on him. That was just an example, but that's what I've been noticing. Is because at first I was just like, oh, they just move these cards, sell them for the cheapest, and then I was like, no, let's like check out, see what the actual value of the card is. And when I was putting them up for the actual value of the card, I was making significantly more coins on each card. Probably some of them up to like 3 or 4k more, and some of them maybe like an extra like 1,000 or even like 400 or 500 points. But you know, we're gonna end up opening like 60 of these, so 400 coins on 60 is what, 24,000 to something crazy. So just when you're doing this and you're selling your cards, don't sell yourself short, because you can easily turn a big profit. And we got like Gavin Dodjo. That was an absolutely embarrassing attempt to pronounce his name. But I mean, we pulled a couple. I think we pulled like 1 or 2 90 overalls. I think we had like a 91 there, but we haven't really had anything since. So this is where you're like, oh man, these packs kind of suck. But then you'll hit like 2 or 3 heavyweights in a row, or a flashback, or the veteran cards. I've noticed that the veterans come, or at least for me, the most infrequent out of like the sets that aren't in there anymore. So whenever I get the veteran, I'm a little more excited, because I feel like there's not quite as many out there, so you're going to be able to get a little bit more coin for it. That's just my personal theory. I could 100% be wrong. But like, you really are also like you're completely gambling, and then you get a playoff card. There's some of them have like the 89s. There was an 87. I was going for more, and then some of them have like the 83, which sucks because I feel like the 83 is going for like 5K, and then like I sold an 89 for like 40 or 50K. We get a veteran card there, but it's just Adrian Peterson. But he might be getting a new card soon. That's what I'm thinking because he's just kind of owed one at this point. I feel like he's gonna end up getting like something sometime soon. He's just classic. I love Adrian Peterson just as a personal running back, not necessarily in Madden, but I just think he's so good, and he's got to be at the end of his career too. He's probably gonna retire soon. I'd love to see him retire and we get like a tribute card for him, but I think there's a couple tribute cards for owed that are going to be coming out soon. One is going to be that Vernon Davis. Right there, 92 Tyler Eifert. That's like the chase card. I feel like that's the card that out of the set you're going to be able to sell for the most. And if you guys notice there's a card that I'm wrong about that you've been able to sell for more, go ahead and comment down below. But I sold 3 of him today for 80K. I don't see any other cards in this set being more than 80K, so for me, that's the card I want the most. And any of the higher overall Bengals and Chargers, just because those are the sets that people are trying to make. And obviously, if they're trying to make it, they're going to be going for a little bit more. And you put like 3 Bengals in a row, which is pretty good because even if they're not all going for an astronomical, an 84, we just pulled an 84, and then he'll be selling more than an 84 for the Dolphins. So it's all about the player you get too. And we get 85 Mike Person there. And there are a couple sets I've talked about that I'm trying to make just because I'm going for the all Ravens squad at this point in the year. And I want to get Anquan Bolden, so I'm trying to create the Cardinals. I want Derek Mason, so I'm trying to create the Titans. Eric Williams played for the Ravens, so that's an offensive lineman. He's the Cowboys. And obviously Jamal Lewis. I think I just need the RG3 for Jamal Lewis. And I could usually go and buy him, but nothing beats pulling him. I actually have RG3 as my backup quarterback, so I could always pull him out of my starting lineup, but I want to keep him there. I have some fun with him sometimes. So that's kind of like what I want to do is get another RG3. I'd love to pull one. That would be pretty incredible. And I'm pretty close, I think, on the Cowboys set. It's either the Cowboys or the Titans set I'm really close on. And I'm not that close on the Cardinals. I still need like 6 or 7 cards for the Cardinals set. But I'm getting down to like only needing like 1 or 2 to complete my guys and then bolster my Ravens squad. And once I get all these guys added up to the Ravens squad, unless a new card comes out, I can go ahead and do a video kind of showing the Ravens squad, maybe do a gameplay on it, showing off some of the chems, because man, I got 99 speed, 99 agility, Lamar Jackson. He's fast. I got what I do? I added elusive to him too, just so his cuts are even better. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why I added elusive to him, but it's been amazing. Well, I mean, I know why. That's why. Because my running back currently has elusive, but when I switch out of Saquon Barkley and I transition into Jamal Lewis, it's going to be a different running style, and he's not going to have elusive, so I still wanted to have somebody on the squad that has that elusive, and might as well be my favorite player to play with, so we ended up adding it to Lamar Jackson. And I think I've opened probably like 300 or 400 of these packs at this point. And obviously not all on camera. I was testing them out. I was checking to see if they're still any good. I didn't check any out this morning, but I have not once pulled that Andy Dalton. And I know he was like, when the set first got, he was going for like 200K, like something stupid, before people realized that this was a way to profit. And still, never have seen that Andy Dalton card come out. We get an 89 playoff card there. And I know on my last video for this, someone commented that like every 6 packs or so, they seem like they're getting like a 91, and congratulations to you. I'm jealous. I am not that lucky. My pack luck has been super hot like the last 2 weeks on like going for LTDs and stuff, so I guess I'll take that and take the L on these packs. As can't always win, so can't always expect to have hot pack luck either, so if your luck really is that hot, keep it going, man. Because you can make some coins if your luck, like when your luck is hot. I swear it's like goes on for a couple of days, and you can just make so many coins. When I was really heating up, I ended up making like 3 million coins over like a 4-day period just from like pack openings, which is crazy. I mean, I was ended up spending it to upgrade this team a little bit, add some chems and stuff, but you haven't really hit like neg in a while on a huge pack opening. And we finished off with the 86 Julio Jones. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of check the prices on what we just made. And then I'll be right back and I'll compare that to what we paid for the trade. All right, so we ended up, if I were to sell everything for the cheapest, what they're going for on the auction market, we would have made 713,700 coins. And then if you take away the EA tax, that puts us at 642,330 coins, which is right around what I spent. I probably spent just a pinch less, so I think we probably ended up making about 10 or 15K. Not a huge profit margin, so maybe this set isn't the most profitable. That's up to you guys to decide if you want to continue doing this set or not, but that's what I ended up walking away with, probably making 15 to 20K once I end up selling through everything. But anyways, guys, thanks for checking out my video. Please smash the like button, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, once again, please hit that sub button. I greatly appreciate it. This is Hooker. Happy Madden out there, boys.